is out injured. He's a key part of this team. We'll come back to that in a second. Swollen to take. He goes for goal. Scooped up by Brian Dow.
Stretch it once. Can you do it again and again? They got to reset this line defensively. They're a bit too deep.
Second corner of the match. Headed down. Shot attempt. Snapped off. Blocked. Falls to Williams. Center back. Back to Swollen. Fights off the challenge. He's got space. Gives it a hit. Just wide. The fans here, the Deacon fans, thought that went in. It did not.
Well, smart by Jake Swollen because he almost gets caught in transition, but well done positionally. Notice how he just turns his body, leans right in front.
Flax, good turn by Mitchell. Out is there. Save percentage. What he does, finds a way to get in front of every shot almost.
Great turn though, and just watch Rold Mitchell. The turn is really good. The ball, it hops on him just a little bit, and that's being nitpicky.
We are creatures of habit. Cooper Flax takes it forward. Mitchell is there, but so is Dowd. And Flax argued for a penalty for a second. David Urbacher said, get up.
A little surprised that Cooper Flax didn't try and put a bit more backspin on it. It's also very difficult.
Georgia.
Easy, son. Go on. Go on.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Uh-oh. Bafor. 2v3. He'll give a strike from outside. Alfred's got to lay out. Just turns and says, hey, what are we doing here, guys?
In this area of the field, it's something we've seen be an issue over the past couple of games, but it's actually become from the central midfielders as opposed to...
Flax will turn on that right foot. He threatened the UNC game. Looks similar. Just turn and pipe that thing.
He hit one against NC State that knuckled back and ended up in the back of the net. And this is what we talked about, though, because as good as this team is in Notre Dame defensively, it's got to...
Back to Forbes. Got a dangerous left foot. He will play it in. There's bodies there. O'Gara gets his head to it, but it's wayward. So it goes out up to Enoento. Finding Bafor. Ball still in play. I thought it went out, and yes, now the late flag is up. That's Rick Rogers, the far side AR, saying Bafor's ball went out of play.
Notice who's all the way on the near post, by the way. That's what I was talking about, Daniel Russo coming.
All do understand where they were picked preseason, which was toward the bottom of their division. Long throw again, headed down and out. Thumbs up there. Let's take a look.
It just more so looks like he tries to leave. I'm getting in trouble with the committee by saying that way.
That's well done. All right, here's Rue on the ball now. He clips it right into the hands of Alpha. Yang tries to skip past Burns, does just that. Ball played in, and Dowd spills it for a corner. The right back is on the left back spot, left wing, if you will. 10 seconds, and it's goal kick, and I imagine Brian Dowd and crew will just let this tick down.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And we are at 0-0 at the break here at Spry Stadium between the top 6 teams. Garrison Tubbs, one of the captains, chat with David Urbacher. 15 points in the ACC tournament that starts the first week of November. David Urbacher blows the whistle. Fans make their way back to the seats, and here we go. They are dangerous. Flipped in, headed out. No, gives it a ride, but his volley wayward. Back to Baba Niang. Baba can hit it from there. He'll lay it off to Forbes. Forbes.
This is kind of where they're at right now, Wake Forest. It's a team that there's no...
Yeah, looks it keeps it into play. Forbes now. Running Williams on a yellow card, skips by him. Low ball played in! What a block! Still there though. Flax. Forbes dummies it. Deflects and almost an own goal part 2. I believe that was Patty Burns with a block that saved a goal potentially.
Now, what do you want to highlight here? The incredible buildup by Wake Forest. This ball cut back on a platter. And it's a smart move by Cooper Flax. I like him trying to bring this back across because the goalkeeper and everybody else from Notre Dame is shifting one way. You take it on the instep, you take some of the sting off the ball. It allows you to execute better down into the bottom corner. But the explosion that was both the goalkeeper and Patty Burns to get out in front of.
Garrow sprays it wide out to Niang. Niang wins that battle with Burns. He'll drive it down. Big save. Oh, Cummins came in, and that is tough.
I had to leave my feet, go commit a foul. It was to let the players know that I was there.
Opportunity. Looking for Mitchell. Might have the step. Nice cut back by Mitchell. Goes again. Finally hits it on the bar. Niang, heavy touch. And oh man, Radovoy is happy to get rid of it. How about Roll Mitchell?
Two things we know for certain in this game is that, one, Roll Mitchell and Matt Rue have been almost marked out of it, and two, they got to create something for themselves. The great defending that we've seen, now it's going to come down to one-on-one special moments. Thought he was going to hit it right there with the right.
Ramsey. Trying to drive it in. Oh, Rue's got it. Wheels back. Deflects it. Good fault for Escobar. Ramsey there, last ditch defense. They're just staying even, and so it's forcing Genenbacher to come deeper. That opens up space in front and is allowing some possession to be held. Nice job by Bafor. Gets it hurled in, but Alpha was
because the idea is, okay, you want to drag guys with you, but if they're not coming and they're sitting deep, you almost have to drop.
Niang, 1v1, finds Guarino. It's in! This is the game winner! The sophomore from New York! We said he's got goals in him! His 4th of the season, 10th of his career, and it just may have given Wake Forest the Atlantic Division title.
Well, you can't fully put all the responsibility here on the back line.
This is that space that we were just talking about. Kyle Genenbacher wanted them to come higher. He wanted to create conflict and not allow Wake to have as much space working through the midfield, which then opened up more space on the outside. When you don't commit to it, all of a sudden, all that space is readily available and allows them to continue to move for the ranks and play right into the hands. Tiki-taka stuff. Bobanang from the far side creates the overload. Now all of a sudden you're trying to find that next mark. About 10 minutes ago there was a dummy that the ball got let through and we said your head's on a swivel. Where's the next run coming from? That's exactly what happens here. Beautiful side-to-side stretch from Wake Forest.
From dead ball situations, why would you not?
And 3 free kick goals on the season. All their big bodies come forward. You see they've been successful on set pieces. Clipped in. There it is! You said be smart! They were just that! And it's Daniel Russo. Came off the bench, came out of the locker room, and gets you the equalizer with under 6 minutes to play on the road. And there's some dust up in the corner now between the Wake Forest subs and the Notre Dame celebrating players. Genenbacher is animated, being held back by Ramsey. So the celebration is short-lived as there was a fracas in the corner. And David Erbacher gives a yellow to Garrison Tubbs. Senior pleading, and now they're going to go review because you can look at potential violent conduct and see what actually happened here. Eric Barnes, the 4th official, is now still pleading with Tubbs. And you can also look for misidentification to make sure if you're adjudicating properly in terms of a card given. So we'll get you a review of the goal for sure, because that was a pretty ball clipped in, but we want to take a look and see what David Erbacher is seeing in terms of aftermath in the corner there.
Into the game for Wake Forest, number 9, Roll Mitchell, and number 23, Vlad Wallet.
So our crew is queuing it up for Urbacher to take a look at. In the interim, we'll show you the goal. He's showing you the goal from the beginning, and now they're running it forward to see what took place in the corner. Russo celebrating rightfully. There's Sidney Paris. He gets bumped. Paris, a key member of this team, but just back from national team duty with Puerto Rico, not playing so far in this match. Played on their senior team in the Nations League, and now it starts to dust up both ways. You see Genenbacher in the mix.
Yeah, that's what you want to keep an eye on, Kyle Genenbacher, who does push his hands away. I would say that, you know, just prior, well, look at the one in the middle right there.
There's a lot happening here to sift through. And now again, Urbacher can look at how to adjudicate which cards into which players.
There's a bunch of players involved in this from both Notre Dame and Wake Forest. I would say that the initial tussle with Sidney Paris pushed that aside. Yeah, there's not enough there. It's after the fact when everybody else, both from the trailing contingent from Notre Dame, trying to congratulate the goal scorer Daniel Russo, as well as the subs from Wake Forest warming up down in the corner, felt like it was time to send a different message.
And Garrison Tubbs does have a gripe. I didn't see exactly if he did anything. So I mean, from relative to what else was going on,
looked like he was trying to settle things down.
Being a peacemaker,
right?
So he can be upset about his yellow, and that could be taken off. So as they sort this out, what does this do from a game standpoint for you? Okay, they're gonna. Wow.
That's an interesting decision that's apparently going to be handed down here if it actually takes place. Let's wait and see on the information we're being given from the sideline.
He scores the goal, he runs over, bumps the kid on the bench.
So you were already giving him the card.
Yes.
So we are
Bobby,
listening in here.
Chad. Yes, please. You are
David Urbacher, the official.
So what I have, number 11, after he scores, comes over into the bench, bumps. He's going to get his second yellow. It's going to be a sending off. Yes, you were identifying a player. I could not identify him in the mix of the players. He was the first player to come over. He ran straight to a player. You'll see it. Listen, he runs to and bumps. And he bumps. And so there's no other punches thrown. There's players coming together. He runs over to. It rules are ruled.
So this is what's going to happen here, folks. Daniel Russo scores the goal, gives you the equalizer. Now, he was already carrying a yellow card, and you heard it right there, David Urbacher saying he went over to celebrate in the corner, and he stands up and he pushes the altercation with Sidney Paris is going to be the second yellow. And as you heard Chad Riley saying, well, you issued a different yellow, he's trying to explain it and saying, I can look at this review and check it out. Second yellow, red card. Russo is out of the match after scoring the goal. Devin, do you agree?
I tell you, the angle that we saw with Daniel
Russo, I saw him moving to the corner, and it more so looked like both he and Sidney Paris initiated contact. Now, this is at the referee's discretion. That's the angle we saw. Go back to the goal first, right? It's a great delayed run by Daniel Russo. Give him a lot of credit. Bo Cummins loses him that 6-foot frame, full extension to redirect this into the bottom corner. It's an impressive one. As he drifts this direction, slides, then comes up. It's after
that, actually, where the contact occurs. Because notice, in that different direction right there, who's moving towards the sideline, there's no one in his way. Watch as they stand up. They're saying that he initiates contact. I don't see that at all from that. That is very aggressive.
This is the hard part. He's got Patty Burns and his teammates
with
pushing on his back,
pushing him,
moving him forward. A good turn by Bobby Niang. Drills it, deflects! Why? Notre Dame outright would also maintain their #1 spot, but it's not over. Swollen cuts it back. Niang!
He knows it too. He knows it, Bob and Yang. As the ball comes square back across, he's trying to pick this out on the near post, and what ends up happening is your mind feels like you've got to overcompensate.
Their feet right now. Everybody on the bench on their feet. 70 seconds left. Driven! Oh! Wow, Prince Amponsa just challenged down. It almost changed this game.
Always said that you wanted one of the center backs to step up at times and challenge the shape in front. Not necessarily sure we were going to see a stinger for distance. How many good saves tonight?
Escribano, Tubbs going forward. Ball played in, looking for Roll Mitchell. Falls for Wallet, struck, deflected. 14 seconds, corner. They're running out. 10. They got to get it in play. Smollett lines up. Is he going to get a shot? He is. Punched by Dowd. And that's going to end it. Notre Dame clenches the Coastal Division title and remain unbeaten in ACC play. 6-1-1. They take